And welcome to another episode of Back Miss Buela. My name is Buela1.webm, and I just want to welcome you all once again to my little talk show that I did. Now, for some of you that don't know much about me, I'm just a little old lady that about 64, 65, 66. Maybe 74, 75, 76 years old. Yeah, I think I'm one of them. 74, 75, 76. What was I talking about? Anyway, I'm just an old lady. That's all y'all need to know anyway. I'm old. I'm just an old lady who loves the Lord and like to have a good time at the same time. I ain't talking about I'm like you sinner folks who read scriptures and everything and then go to the club. I ain't like that. No, I'm gonna just go good old clean old lady that really love the Lord but like to have a good time. Yes, I got 3 or 4 or 5 grandkids. How many? I got a lot of grandkids. I don't know. Y'all know I'm old. I'm about 93, 94, 95 years old. I'm one of them. But anyway, I love all my grandkids. They get on my everlasting nerves at times. Sometimes I just can't stand them. They little monsters. But I just love them to death. I really do. Just like in the grandmama. I love them to death. Now, what I don't like about them is sometimes they drive me crazy. I'm just going to tell the truth. They just abuse me, and sometimes I want to call the police on them because they abuse me all the time. They mess with me while I'm trying to sleep. Sometimes I be sitting up there just snoring on, slide drooling all down my mouth and down my face from my eyes. Yeah, I got slide coming from my eyeballs too. I know that sounds sick, but y'all know I'm 94, 95, 96. I'm old. I'm years old. But yeah, I'm just saying that these kids, they bother me all the time, and I just can't take this no more. I'm too old for this. They drive me crazy. And when I got one on, I'm always trying to look for. He always hiding and carrying on. I don't know what he be hiding for all the time. I caught him under the bed hiding with a bag of chips. And it just happened to be my salt-free chips. And I like my salt-free chips. And I said, boy, get from under there with my salt-free chips. Bring my chips from under there. Matter of fact, just hand me my chip. You can stay on under there all you want, you little joker. Because I'm tired of you anyway. You just got to hand me my chips. And I can't, they just do little stuff like that. They take my stuff that I like. That's why I walk around with no teeth all the time, because they always hide them. I can never find my teeth. I got 2 sets of good teeth, y'all. I paid good money for these teeth. Cost me $10, $11, $12, maybe $13. But I paid good money for these teeth. And I can't afford. I'm on a fixed income. I can't afford for my grandkids to always harassing me like that. I just can't take it no more. I can't take it. Then you got these little boys outside my apartment complex playing that loud boot-to-boot music. I went outside one time and asked them to turn it down. They gonna say, old lady, go back in the house. I said, what you call me? He said, old lady, go put the teeth in and go on back in the house. I said, boy, these kids so disrespectful these days that I just can't take nothing else no more. So I was sitting trying to think, how can I get these little jokers out of here? And I think, and I thought, and I thunk, and I thunk, and I kept thunking. And I finally thought that maybe I should blow a little wind, because old people get gas a lot. So I went right in the center of them and blew the biggest when I could. And that gas was so thick, I couldn't see none of them kids. Once the smoke cleared, I found out that it worked because they was all gone. I just needed the music to stop. That's all. So it worked. It works every time. It works every time. Y'all know old folks got bad gas. I got gas right now all up in my back and all up in my chest. Just bubbling. I know y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all want to hear ex Miss Buela. So I do got a question that I was asked, and I'm going to get to it in just a minute. But I just want to talk about church folks. Y'all know church folks get on my nerves sometimes. Why is it that when you go to church, that folks think this is because they sit in the same seat every Sunday, that is their seat? That seat don't belong to you. That belongs to the church. And they look at you crazy when you're sitting in their seat. I got this lady named Sister Betty that just gets on my everlasting nerves. I came to church and I purposely sat in Sister Betty's seat. And she gonna look at me crazy and went and cost me and gonna step on my corns. I told Betty, if you do that again, I'm gonna snatch that wig off your head right on in church. Cause I don't play that. Don't you step on my corns. You can step on my feet, but my God, don't step on my corns. That hurt. I like to cry when that happened. She was just mad because I sat in her seat. So I was crying and laughing at the same time because I was laughing because I got to apparently. Because see, that lady get on my nerves. Buying them lotto tickets in the store and everything. I saw in the store I needed some orange juice. I went in the little corner store and went and got me a little bottle of orange juice. And I saw Sister Betty buying some lotto tickets. Now she claims she holy. And she buying tickets. I told you, Sister Betty, hey, give me your lotto tickets. She said, no, this is from my husband. I said, wait a minute. Your husband done died 10 years ago. And she just started mumbling, gonna tell me to mind my business. I said, the Lord's business is my business. What are you doing acting all holy in church and you're out doing whatever you want to outside of church? These folks, I don't know what we gonna do about these folks. They sit and try to act holy, and they quote these scriptures, and they buy lotto tickets. I whispered to Sister Betty, if you win, can you give me your 10%? Yeah, I just had to put that in just in case she won. I know she ain't supposed to be playing. I ain't playing. But I sure take that 10%. I know the pastor would too. Anyway, that was the question that was asked. And I'm looking for it now. Let me see here. Y'all know I ain't good at working these tutors. I'm happy to be able to work a tutor. Because some folks can't even do it. But because I'm old and everything. Let me see here. Here we go. Miss Buela. I got a husband that I think is cheating on me. What should I do? That's a good question. Well, baby, if you're not sure that your husband cheating on you, first of all, you got to find out if you're really doing it. And if you're really doing it, what I suggest to you is that when he go to sleep real good, you get some wire pliers and you wait till he get into a good sleep. You get some wire pliers and pull his toenails off. I know that sounds crazy, but you pull his toenails off. You yank him out, yank him good. At least start with the big toe. Yank that toenail off. And he'll start screaming. Then you tell him what happened. You tell him why you did it. You tell him that he was caught red-handed. And that's what I suggest. Other than that, I don't know. I never had this problem You know, 'cause Deacon Sperman don't cheat on me. You know, he just stay with his wife faithful, and that's it. But wait, that's another conversation. So that's what I suggest. You pull his toenails off. Wait till he go to sleep though. Tie him down first while he sleep. You get a good rope and you tie his feet together, and you tie a piece of rag around his mouth. And I'm not saying that I did this before, y'all. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying that I could have did this before. So I kind of know what I'm talking about, y'all. I've been around for a long time. So, baby, if that don't work, I suggest you just to get on out of there. Because if he's cheating on you once, he's going to cheat on you again. If that don't work, what I suggest is that you tape a water hose down his mouth and blast and cut the water hose up all the way and blow his stomach up. That's what I suggest. That's what you do. You tape him up. You pull his toenails. You yank all his toenails off his toes. And then you tape the water hose around his face. And then you turn that water hose all the way up and blow his stomach up with that water. I bet he won't cheat on you again. Matter of fact, he won't cheat on nobody again. So that's what I suggest to you. So that's all I got on today, y'all. I thank y'all for listening in to Ask Miss Buela. My name is Buela1.webm. Bye-bye.